Hi everybody, this is Black Rhino Ranger. It's been a while since I uploaded anything on YouTube or did a lot of recordings of this, and heck, it's been a long time since I've done any requests or whatsoever. It's mainly because I had a lot of. I'm still doing a lot of commissions I've done during. I'm still doing a lot of commission requests from my supercharged and nitro fueled thing. And I'm adding in some extras because let's just say one of my previous commissioners is accused of being something I don't think I can mention on YouTube. Oh. So I'm obliged to replace all of his commissions with whatever people requests, any free commissions, any free requests to replace his commissions or their commissions. But I thought about taking a bit of a break about that and thought about doing this. Play this game called Glitch Karts. You know, it's a funny thing that 2025 has a lot of racing games. So a lot of things racing games happening. There's Mario Kart World, there's Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and there's and there's recently Kirby Air Riders. And that game, and it also happened on the 10th anniversary of Skylander Superchargers. And sorry, I'm just putting my mic over here. Skylander, and speaking of Skylander Superchargers, the Kirby Air Riders amiibo figures, you have the ability to swap Kirby or the other characters on different vehicles. Basically, it's like a combination of Swap Force and Superchargers. And funny enough, Kirby was originally a candidate for Skylander Superchargers. Here's a guest character before it was decided it was Donkey Kong and Bowser because Kirby wasn't fully owned by Nintendo. And also, just recently, there's this game, and I'm not sure if it's going to continue because according to this, it's only about a few more hours left. But I thought about playing this game called Glitch Karts. In this particular game, you get to play as 4 characters from the company of Glitch Productions, the company behind Murder Drones, the Amazing Digital Circus, the Gaslight District, and more recently Knights of Guinevere, the pilot that was created by Owl House creator Dana Terrace. And they say when you play this competition or something, you get these particular merch. You get these plushies of characters in their little carts, and a little Glitch Karts poster having it look like an old Nintendo game, like a 90s Nintendo game. Now, for me, I'm not really looking forward to any prizes. I thought maybe just play it for a bit. I had played this before, but I never bothered to record it. Of course I played as Gwen, but I'm thinking, what if I play the other characters? So let's start playing the game. And it says here, do you want to continue without logging in? I don't know if this game will continue to be playable after the competition ends, but I thought maybe just play it anyways. Let's see. I don't know if you can see this, but anyway, no. I think I'll just. Now loading. Now press enter. Now if you go here, we got accelerate. You get to play as 4 different characters. You got the Huh, the background reminds me of something out of the Owl House. That kind of looks like something from Ida's house. So we got here, we got Pomni, we got Uzi, we got Mel, and we got Guinevere. I've played Guinevere before, so I'm just gonna play as Poppy. So do I start the race or time travel? Alright, I'll just alright, let's go. Circus grounds. The skulls there in the shift. Oops. You get just a few Gwen dolls. Oof. Oh, Gwen is like, apparently, there's been a bit of a cheat that Gwen is a bit too fast. Now, keep in mind, fellas, I have seen Knights of Guinevere, and I thought it was a pretty good short. I've only seen the pilot for the Amazing Digital Circus. I have yet to see the others. I haven't seen Murder Drones yet, nor have I seen the other Gaslight District. I probably should. What? I wonder what the corn is for. Hen's Cleaver. I wish I had enough money to buy an actual Gwen doll, but I'm saving my money for something else. I don't know what to do with those cleavers. I have been asked to draw Amazing Digital Circus many times. Is that there's one where the Kane, you know, the guy with the teeth, is with Chris McLean. That's one drawing I did for them, and I have been asked to draw Pompey several times. I did. Pompey did serve as an influence for one of my Guinevere drawings when I had Gwen as a jester. She was also inspired by two other jesters, Harley Quinn from the DC comics and Squidly from the SpongeBob episode Dunces and Dragons. And she sings to Orville Park the famous "Oh hear me king, for I must sing how you are the greatest at everything." Okay, she's done. Next up is Uzi or whoever. Again, I haven't seen Murder Drone, so correct me if I mispronounce her name. So anyways, start the trial. So far, you only get to play as one level, the circus grounds. And I wonder if they will extend this. I wonder if they will extend the glitch cart thing and include a few more levels. Like we may have a park planet. We might have a park planet. Yeah, apparently, the Murder Drones girl has the spider. still not sure what the corn is for. Yeah. What other? I don't know. Yeah, I have a feeling that the Guinevere track will be like Park Planet or something. And fun fact, this wouldn't be the only Dana Terrace related project that got a racing thing. There's a Disney All Star Racing where you get to which was available on the iPhones or the Androids or something. You have the ability to not only play as many Disney television animation characters on the racetrack, one of them stuck, but you also get to play as you also get to you get to play as Luz, Ida, and King. And Luz has she has a racing outfit that's based on her hoodie. It makes me yeah. Now we got Disney Speedstorm. I wonder if they can include any of the Owl House characters. I heard the unfortunately All Stars got Disney All Stars got removed because of the Disney app and something, but it still makes me curious whether or not they should include an Owl House in a racing game or something. I don't know. I just love the idea of racing as Luz or Remedy or whatever. Okay, next up is going back to this. Next up is Mel. Yeah, she looks a little creepy. Now, if any of you have seen at least one of each of the Glitch Productions stuff, which is your most favorite? Do you like Amazing Digital Circus more? Do you like Gas District more? Do you like Murder Drones more? Or do you like Knights of Guinevere more? For me, I'm a Knights of Guinevere type of person. Oh, this one is a. Oh, this one's a. Oh, this one's a gun thingy. Oh, so you have to wait until somebody's in front of you and then shoot. Sorry, Gwen. Admittedly, whenever I think of Gwen, there are a few other characters in my head that I can think of who are also named Gwen. There's Gwen Tennyson from Ben 10. I think there was another one, but of course the other one, another famous animated Gwen would be the one from Total Drama. Heck, I even made a oh, everybody's all violent today. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Mortal Kombat. You know, Mortal Kombat with where you have these little Mario Kart style Mortal Kombat characters. You get to play as Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Kitana, Melina, Jax, and even Borracho, and each of them has their own unique power. Like a Borracho leaves a trail of puke. Wait, is this the final? Oh yeah, this is the final lap. So oh, I didn't do very well as Mel. Yeah, how did that fourth place player do well as Mel? And finally, my most favorite, Guinevere. She reminds me a little of that news reporter, pink-haired news reporter gal from a video game. I think it was Channel 5 or something. Um, I remember Astrobot paying tribute to her, and even Sonic and Sega's All Star Racers had her as a playable character. Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button by accident. Oh, I love the mint machine gun. Yeah, it kind of mainly the machine gun thing reminds me a little bit of Crash Tag Team Racing, where when you combine the carts into one during the race, you get all sorts of weapons. Like Crash Bandicoot has that Wampa shooter. Coco, I think, has a magnet launcher or something. Dr. Neocortex has like a bomb dispenser thing. And Crunch has a minigun, and Engine has a rocket launcher. He's a little Gwen doll. Um. Gwen's favorite. The final lap. I have drawn Racer Gwen, and I have drawn Mermaid Gwen, and I have drawn Princess Gwen. I have yet to draw Ballerina Gwen. Now it makes me kind of wonder these different versions of Gwen. I wonder if there are other different versions of Park Planet too. Like, is there an underwater kingdom like the Animal Kingdom? Is there a racer planet like the like Epcot, or is there a ballerina version like Disney Hollywood Studios, with the Princess Gwen being like the Magic Kingdom or something? Okay, so I've done like double the time of that one, so of course I'm not gonna be qualified. But that's the racing portion done. I will say they did capture the low poly classic gaming thing quite well. It looked like something out of Mario Kart 64 or something. Okay, the race is done. I'm gonna do time trials now. Now, I will admit though, I didn't think Gwen's bike was. I thought Gwen's bike was a hovering bike, but it turns out it has a little planet for a wheel. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot about the whole shifting thing. I think I remember that we were supposed to perform tricks or something. I think that was one thing I kind of forgot to do or something. Oh wait, you're also supposed to. I forgot about that. Sorry, to press the space button to drift. Ah, so that's why I didn't do so great as Mel. Oh, and you can also do you can also do some air tricks. Woohoo! And now I have enough to boost. It was that Hanna-Barbera boing sound effect. Next up is the robot girl from Murder Drones. Hmm. Hmm. Another thing to note with Knights of Guinevere is that it's loosely based on the Knights of the King Arthur and Knights of the Round Table. King Arthur and Knights of the Round Table. You know the story of King Arthur and his knights, like the Sir Lancelot, Sir Percival, Sir Bors the Younger, and others. And King Arthur is married to Guinevere. And it makes me wonder, with with Knights who since makes me kind of wonder, would Knights of Guinevere, since Knights of Guinevere is meant to poke fun of Disney taking other stories and Disneyfying it or something, having it super inaccurate to the original tale. Oh, oh, um, um, trying to think, and just doing as much creative liberties as possible. I mean, we have Treasure Planet, which is basically like a futurized take on the Robert Louis Stevenson Treasure Island. And Snow White is the original version had the belts that can constrict Snow White and the a comb, a poisonous comb, and the apple she had to cough it out after that kiss. Cough the piece out after that kiss. And next up is Mel. Knights of Guinevere, I think, also pokes fun at that. They even at one point poked fun of a Disney live-action remake, and designed Gwen to look like a knight. I'm hoping that when the Knights of Guinevere series does get greenlit, they'll introduce more incarnations of Gwen. Not just the Princess, Mermaid, Ballerina, and Racer Gwen. Other types of Gwen as well. Maybe Jester Gwen, like the one I designed. Maybe Wildlife Expert Gwen, or... or other things. There are some Gwens that I don't think they can do, like I mean, even though according to Orville, there are many Gwens as there are many stars, but I think for marketing reasons they would not include. There are some Gwens they cannot do, like Jungle Girl Gwen. That's a little too kinkish, if you know what I mean. Yeah, if there's anything, even though it is a Disney, it's meant to poke fun of Disney and the Disney princesses or whatever. Um, I don't think there's at least one Disney princess cliche. I don't think they're ever going to include, and that's singing. If you know Dana Terrace and her interests in media, you know that she's most likely not going to include a musical number for her. Long story short, she doesn't like musicals. She was in one at one point, and it wasn't a best experience. You could say it's a little similar to Anne Boonchoy when she was in a school play, and she kind of destroyed everything or something like that. No, I don't think it's to that extent, but I think I'm sure that wasn't a fun experience for Dana, and why we don't have any musical numbers. Not even the Owl House had any musical numbers. Every musical moment is instrumental, and Gwen and heck, there wasn't any Owl House theme song takeovers, except for Kif. Kif sang a bit of the Owl House theme song, and now there was that Our House parody. You know, the one that parodies Our House by Madness. That was in a commercial at one point, but aside from that, nada, no singing. I never know. I keep forgetting she had a little doggy inside that bike of hers. I do hope, though, when it does eventually get greenlit, Knights of Guinevere, do you think it should be on Netflix or Amazon? Because I hear YouTube profitability is at a minimum, and it's hard to make money out of YouTube by this alone. I mean, if you're putting as much dedication to an animation as much as possible, well, you also have to put in money and stuff, and sometimes you're not able to get that revenue if it does not perform very well. Also, notice that Gwen has these rockets on her hair. She's got rocket hair. And there was a Mooring Mark comic about Knights of Guinevere where she basically Olivia Park sent Mermaid Gwen out to get the robot Gwen, the old animatronic Gwen that was supposed to serve her, and she was like. And unfortunately, Mermaid Gwen acts like Magikarp in that situation. Now, I once made a comment on that saying, or Olivia, you should have summoned Racer Gwen. She's got rockets on her head. I think she'd probably be more of a combatter if it was her instead of Mermaid Gwen. So what was I on the singing thing? Oh yeah, Dana Terrace is probably never gonna have Gwen sing, even though there's the ballerina thing. I think any musical moments with her will be instrumental, like having her dance the Waltz of the Fairies, the Flowers thing, or something. The Sugar Plum Fairies. Again, I don't know if they're gonna update this game or this is just a limited time thing, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, if you can play it quick, get to it quickly before the time's up. But I think Bop9444 is definitely gonna win that Gwen plushie. So yeah, that's my gameplay of Glitch Karts. And who is my favorite? Of course, Guinevere, no doubt. So do you like? Maybe I should because of this. Maybe I should try and include the other Glitch characters in my fan animations, like Knights of Guinevere, Glitch Karts. Amazing Digital Circus, Murder Jones, and the Gaslight District. If you can, play this game right now, if you can, and see how well you can score. Maybe you could try beating the other players, or I don't know, but see how well you can go. Let me know in the comments what you think of my gameplay is like, and ask me if you want more gameplays like this. Hope you've enjoyed this video.